So this is a story from thewildhunt.org, there will be a link below. So this lady takes her family and she moved from Texas to Oklahoma. And she is met, when they find out that she's a witch, she is met with the religious discrimination. So let's read a couple of snippets from this article. Hawks, which is her name, began experiencing repeated vandalism and hostility of neighbors and teachers. She said that people are targeting her due to her religion. So there's still discrimination. And I have to admit, it is definitely lessening. I mean, socially, culturally, I believe as a people, we are drastically improving, and often at times we don't recognize that. And I think it's important for us to recognize it, that stories like this, with all the information that we have access to, are farther and fewer between. And I think that that's a good thing. But unfortunately, places like Oklahoma, which is in the middle of nowhere, we still experience some of this religious bigotry. Both of Hawk's children attend Andarko Middle School, and she claims that on March 31st, her children were offered Bibles during school hours by an agricultural teacher, Mr. Edmond. It was reportedly part of a community religious observation called Revival Week. When her children refused the Bibles, Hawks said that she was called into the school. It was horrible. I was called to school because my son and daughter refused them. My daughter being very proud that she does not need words made up of man. So here it is in the middle of nowhere, somewhere Oklahoma, and this is what they do. This is their education system, is that they go around and they hand out Bibles to people. And if you don't accept the Bible, then you are castigated. You are thrown into the pit of nobody wants to talk to you. And this young girl, I don't know how old she is, but she's one smart cookie. She doesn't need words that are made up by man. The Bible is made up words. It is filled with nice stories and allegories, which are really from other cultures, mythologies, and legends, but for the most part, the Bible is made up. Hawks said the vandalism started soon after that incident. On April the 5th, she noticed the porch light was broken, leaving her walkway leading to her apartment door in the dark. On the following morning, she saw that someone had spray-painted witch with a cross on the wall facing her front door. Then, on Saturday, April 9th, her apartment was egged. So here are these group of inbred hicks in the middle of Oklahoma. They got nothing better to do except read the Bible and egg people's houses if they ain't of Jeebus. Hawks also described other ways in which the townspeople are letting her family know they aren't welcome due to their religion. Her son is unable to join the Boy Scouts, and the family was told that they could no longer volunteer at the local food bank. I was helping out until someone told the pastor I was a witch, said Hawks. It was at that point that the pastor of Grace Church said her help was no longer needed. Here are a group of individuals who live within the same general area. Now, Christians consider witches to be of Satan, that somehow we make pacts with the devil and, we practice divination and we have beliefs and we worship idols and we do all these awful, terrible, horrible things in the eyes of a Christian. But if you take a step back, what is so horrible about what witches do? There is nothing horrible about what we do. But here is an individual who is not a Christian, moves into this neighborhood. She volunteers at the local church, which is not her religion, which I think is fantastic. And her son wants to join the Boy Scouts. That's great. But why can he not join? Because they're found out to be witches. So these Christians are excluding these people based upon their religion simply because they're witches. And now she can't even volunteer at the local food bank. Again, this article is from wildhunt.org. The link is below. I highly suggest that you read this article and also keep an eye on them. They have some great content, and it is definitely one of the sources of information that I frequently turn to. So this has been Lai Loken, and thank you so much, and blessed be.
Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to stalk me on social media, you can find me on Facebook and on Twitter. If you'd like to support my madness, become a Patreon supporter. All of my Patreons have access to my videos 3 days before I release them on YouTube, and you can watch them completely ad-free. This has been Lai Loken, dispelling the bullshit one video at a time. Thank you, and blessed be.